Hey guys, now I'm making a video response to this video about an African American kid who thinks he can turn Super Saiyan. Now in this video, he talks about his dream of becoming a Super Saiyan and wanting to become a Super Saiyan, and he actually tries to do it on camera. Like he actually starts screaming and takes off his shirt and tries to turn Super Saiyan. Now, I'm making this video response because one of my friends, asked me to do it because he said, you talk about manga, video games, comic books, and all these nerdy, geeky things, and you can talk about it in this video, right? In this video response. So, I'm making this video for him because he asked me to, so I'm doing it. So, what do I have to say? First off, I'm not going to bash this kid. It's bad enough to see, a lot of people already making fun of him, and, I've seen videos, people making fun of him, and I don't want to be mean here, but, the way he executed it, I'm up for expressing yourself, okay? I'm up for, telling, your dreams to people, but don't really post it up on public. Like, he knew what he was going into. I'm not saying it was a wrong idea. I'm just saying, he executed it a bit wrong. You can talk about it, just don't try to turn Super Saiyan on camera, Just talk about it. I understand you have a dream about Super Saiyan, being Super Saiyan. I had dreams before, who doesn't want to be a superhero when they were a kid? You read comic books, you read manga, right? And, sometimes you get a sense of you want to, be these characters. You want to be in that world. It's, escaping reality. That's what comics and manga is made for. Sometimes, I forgot what was it? Marvel Comics made you sort of relate to the characters, right? And DC Comics makes you look up to the superheroes. That's what, basically DC and Marvel are meant for. DC is made for you guys to look up to these great superheroes, something you want to be. And then Marvel characters are some people you can relate to, like Spider-Man, Iron Man, and all these other Marvel characters. And, who didn't want to be a superhero when they were kids, right? Who doesn't want to be Batman? He's freaking badass. I swear to God, I want to be Batman. Not crazy Batman, but, okay, maybe Nightwing Batman, Dick Grayson Batman, but not crazy Batman, But yeah, when I was a kid, I used to have dreams like that too, okay? And, sometimes it moved from, wanting to become Super Saiyan or using chakra or whatever to just basically living your life almost like an anime or manga, like something simplistic, something not so, complicated, right? Just, living your life as a manga. I've talked about this to my friends before. One of my friends used to say, I wish my life was a manga. It used to be, it's so simple, you don't have no troubles at all. Sometimes you do have drama, but, don't you want to have dreams like Naruto to be the best, And, yeah. That's the thing, that's what manga and comic books are meant to do, is to, influence kids to have dreams and, to grow up to be something, you want to be, right? And, sometimes some people take it too seriously and too literally, and they really want to be a superhero and actually dress in costume and try to fight crime. Kick ass says a lot about that, but it's not a bad thing. If this kid wanted to be Super Saiyan, I'm just giving him an opinion and advice. You want to turn Super Saiyan, express yourself through cosplaying. We all cosplay. Well, not all of us cosplay, but when you go into conventions, you see people cosplaying different anime characters, different comic book characters, and it's fun, You can turn Super Saiyan like that, and no one will make fun of you because everybody understands you're cosplaying. But if you're releasing it to, everybody, to people around the world, on YouTube, publicly, people will make fun of you, generally. People will make fun of you because the real world out there, it's not a pretty thing. People are jerks and mean. They're not, people like your friends that would understand, or people at conventions that would understand. Yeah, some people think, people who cosplay are weird. And what do I have to say to those people? You just don't know how to have fun. That's just how I have to say. We cosplay just to have fun. Yeah, we are nerdy and geeky, but I accept that, People always call me a nerd, and a geek, and a dork. What do I have to say? I don't put myself down. I look at my collection. I'm like, I'm proud of my, manga collection, my action figure collection, my game collection. And right now, I'm getting into retro gaming. So, I like that stuff. What can you say? What can you say to hurt my feelings? I love what I love, and you can hate all you want, right? And I'm not going to hate on this kid, okay? There's a lot of jokes that, I could put out there, okay. For instance, everybody always makes fun of this. If you want to turn Super Saiyan, go take a dump, right? People Like, I mean, it's a joke that I've always heard. You know, you're taking a number 2, and you're sitting on a toilet, and it won't come out. So you're all like screaming, you're like, "Arr!" Trying to turn Super Saiyan, and you're like, "Arr!" And then sometimes it's funny. Especially when you're with a friend, you know, you're in a bathroom, looking at the mirror, washing your hands, and then your friend starts screaming and yelling. You're like, dude, what are you doing in the bathroom? It won't come out. I'm gonna turn Super Saiyan, okay? I'm gonna scream and push it out as hard as I can, you know? And then you're like, the F? And sometimes people think it's weird. You know, I find it funny. It's hilarious, okay? Because that's just a simple joke everybody always makes fun of. Like, you've seen videos about Goku, you know, going to the bathroom, and then he can't push it out, so he turns Super Saiyan and he like shoots a Kamehameha out of his butt. You know, it's funny. You know, it's funny, and I understand that, you know, he said something about like, you know, if we set our minds to it, we can become what we want to be, and that's true. You know, if you do put your mind to it, you will become what you want to be, and I will support him here. Okay. There's a lot of people who always says that, you know, you only access 10% of your brain. What if you access more, you know, of that part of your brain? You only access, you know, 10%. The other 90%, I don't know what you do with that. I'm sorry, I'm pretty stupid here too, so I don't know. But like, you know, you've always seen manga and comic books say like, oh, you know, if you access like 90% of your brain, you can use telepathic abilities, or you can like be super strong and stuff. And you know, I sort of believe that. Maybe you can be super smart if you access more than 10% of your brain. You know, a lot of people, you know, elaborate on that, like, you know, in Scott Pilgrim with the vegan power. You know, if you're vegan, you can have vegan abilities because you don't, you know, eat meat or, you know, dairy products, and you access more than 10% of your brain. I forgot, there was one manga that actually talked about accessing more than 10% of your brain and other stuff like that. And oh yeah, there's a new manga coming out called Siren. That was actually out already. It talks about a guy, or these group of kids, who can actually use psychic or telepathic abilities because, you know, they access more than 10% of the brain power. So, you know, it just gives you people, you know, like, what can you really do? We don't know. We never seen people, you know, actually do that in real life. So if you can actually really do that, you know, who knows? What can you really do in life? Maybe you can actually set paper on fire with just a thought, or, you know, it just, don't bash on this kid. You know, if you watch his video, don't take it too seriously. Just like, okay, maybe when he turned Super Saiyan, it was a bit ridiculous, okay, it was a bit embarrassing, I have to say, but when he was expressing his feelings, you know, about wanting to become a Super Saiyan, that's fine. We can all talk about that, you know, like, hey, I want to become Batman. You know, I'm wearing a Batman t-shirt right now, and, you know, showing that, okay, I like Batman. I wish I could be Batman. You know, I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman. You know, who doesn't want to be Batman? And yeah, that's just my video response to, you know, the kid who thinks he can turn Super Saiyan now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video response. And yeah, just enjoy the video. Don't make fun of him. You know, we all had dreams when we were kids. You know, that's just what I have to say. He'll grow out of it sooner or later. It's just a phase, you know. He'll grow out of it. Sooner or later, he's going to actually go to conventions and, you know, cosplay and whatnot, and hopefully he does. If he doesn't, okay, it's just whatever he does, okay? But yeah, that's just what I want to say to, you know, a guy who thinks he can turn Super Saiyan. Yeah, that's all I have to say. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video response, and yeah.